I really think that people have just such a poor understanding of history and an even worse understanding of human nature. I mean, we can go back. We can just look at what happened. Guns have been around for what? Like 400 years? What was life like for the everyday woman 1,500 years ago? And that
maybe they were happier.
Every feminist in the world is so loud about getting rid of firearms. Firearms have afforded them freedoms their ancestors couldn't even begin to fathom. It's given them a seat at a table that their ancestors could have only ever prayed to God for. They owe everything to guns, all of it.
So you're actually a feminist by
every feminist
saying you're happy that there's guns.
Every feminist should be so loudly pro Second Amendment, it's insane. They should be championing that from the rooftops. Every minority group should be championing Second Amendment from the rooftops. Every single one of them. Especially,
I'm down with the Second Amendment just because there happens to be the pow-pows exist.
Sure.
But
pow-pows...
I'm still the same way. You haven't changed my mind completely.
Well, you said it earlier. You know, it doesn't... A little nerd can just pull a trigger.
Right. And
it equalizes all your training, all your size, all your natural gifts in one pull of a trigger.
Right. It's a superpower.
It's a literal superpower.
Yeah, my training is a superpower, and that is even above my superpowers.
That's the ace to the king.
Yeah.
Right? There's no amount of training any woman is going to do without a gun that's going to beat you in hand-to-hand combat. There's none. Zero.
Right.
Whatever superpower they have is not going to. They have no ace to your.
So you're saying guns are good to save people from bad people?
Guns,
like big, strong, bad people?
Guns even the playing field for those that are born without the same physical superiority.
What about mace?
What about mace?
Mace could
incapacitate you? Sure. I mean, there's ways that they can go about things. I mean, what happens? Okay, so you get maced once, you see that guy get maced, and then he gets stabbed. Then the rest of you guys show up the next day with goggles.
To show up where? Someone tries to fuck with a girl. I show up there and I beat the shit out of whoever's fucking.
See,
with
this
them.
is what I actually thought that you would say. I didn't think it would be rape. I thought that there would be like this idea that I would protect them.
Yeah, good men would protect women. Yeah.
In exchange for
nothing.
Not fealty.
No.
Okay. Well, then you're different than literally every other feudal lord in the history of the world. Because what that would do is essentially go back to feudalism. With the day guns are taken off planet Earth, we regress back to feudalism. I'm a feudal lord, and I protect my flock, and all I demand is fealty.
Fealty meaning like your...
Loyalty and taxes. You work for me, you do my bidding, but I'm the good guy, right? Like I'm protecting you, so maybe you do my laundry, right? And maybe you cook. That's not that big of a deal. I'm protecting you. You know what it's like out there? You know?
Yeah, I mean that's not a terrible thing. If I have to go out and fight some things, if some laundry got done, that'd be nice.
There you go. Now they're back cooking and cleaning. All these feminists.
Never mind.
Maybe it'd be better for them.
What?
Maybe it'd be better for them.
No, I mean there's a lot of like traditional women who they believe in that.
I tell you what. We'd start hearing people clamor for the return of the nuclear family quick. You'd stop hearing all that shit about, you don't need your dad or your brothers or a husband. Quick.
Yeah.
Quick. Things are the way they are for a reason, folks. We have evolved to the state that we've evolved in for a reason. And I understand the big pew-pews are scary. And every time we hear something.
Yeah, they're loud.
And every time we hear something, any tragedy happens, it's so... like it hits us all to our core. You know, that could be us. That's not right. These people did nothing to deserve that. And I get it. And I understand it. But the big picture here is look around at the society that we've created, which is the greatest, most free society in history. And every time something happens, the reaction from the powerful is, you should just give up some of your freedom and I'll make you safe. It's never coming from us out. It's always coming from out in. You know, guys, if you just let me put a leash on you, this would never happen. And every time they whittle away. They win a little bit more. They win a little bit more. So I don't mind being the asshole. I don't mind. I don't mind being the person that says, this is what's going to happen to you. You're advocating for your own enslavement. God bless. Like you said, you're going to be okay. I'm going to be okay.